Yo, what is up everyone and welcome back to another YouTube video with your host Kenkukun, and today we got Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle Chain Battle. This is what I think from a non-whale ultimate guide, right? And things you can do to help everyone get higher scores. And knowing how to set up your team is going to help you know what to look for in the future. So, first and foremost, we're going to go ahead and take a look at my supporters for lending. And I'm going to tell you there are things I need to do to make my list more friendly for others, because these people that are on my friends list, I want them to stay on my friends list. The couple of people that help me hit 1% here, and then in the future, we're going to have easier stages where we're going to have even more rainbow units, and we're already prepared for it, like the Broly one where we could grab wish strips, and I rainbowed Goten, Goku, Gohan, like all of those Super Saiyan. Like they're ready, they're rainbowed. Some of them are just waiting for the hidden potential. Goten been rainbowed. He good. He stay rainbowed, right? I got him ready. So if any of you guys that I'm about to shout out in this video for my ranking, how I got here, if you see this video by chance, if this explodes, oh, a non-whales guide to chain battle, right? This is, disclaimer, this is my own thoughts. Some of them other people, right, that are doing YouTube content, Tiger, Rash, The Truth, Rami, those are the main people that I'm always watching, even if it's the same content. I just turn it on, I listen to them. That everyone has their own perspective or the enjoyment from the, and I try to piece, especially when it comes to chain battle, I try to piece together every little thing. I still had questions. I watched all the chain battles, right, that I could recently, and I've seen some of Truth's older ones. I'm like, chain battle, it'll be easy when it comes to global, and it is if you understand what you're doing and you have good friends list. Now, I'm not saying everyone needs to remove friends from their friend list, but if you are in contact with a couple of good friends, you only need like one, two, maybe three or four friends that know what they're doing. Everyone else isn't going to matter, and the other people are going to help you a little bit here and there, because I'll explain that in a minute. So first and foremost, disclaimer, this is my opinion and what I think is the best thing to look for. And again, shout out to those four that I just talked about, especially Goresh, because he sat down with Toon Rami and went through his video, and he kind of said what he thought was most important, and it kind of clicked in my head that what I was doing wasn't as good. So I thought rainbow units was the biggest thing, and they're important. How important? I don't know. Time time spent on clicking the units, I don't know how important that is either, because I've had scores that have been higher, but I was slower with my picking. I play on emulator exclusively. I have to click with the mouse. I can't like freeze the screen like Goresh showed in the video. If you're on a mobile device, you can tap and hold the screen, right, as like you're gonna swipe off, and it'll freeze everything, and you kind of look at the units. Okay, I want this, that, and that. Boom, and now it's like half a second or less. Boom, boom, boom. Right, two thumbs. One, two, three. I gotta click, click, click. So let's go ahead and take a look at my rank. Shout out to on my list. Hopefully they don't leave, because it looks like they know what they're doing, and there's others out there. I just got lucky with these guys, and everyone, shout out to anyone on the Reddit that's seen, hey, Kenku, is that the same guy from Reddit? Yes, Kenku is the guy from Reddit that put his friend code out there looking for people with Gohans and Boos and whatnot, and I really wanted to get everything here. We're gonna take a look at the ring, and I'm gonna explain what happened. So I got top one. Stay there. I have no clue, but I'm at 95 million. I hope so. I hope so. The highest score I've seen was like 120 something million, and then the rest fell around the like the 100 and anywhere from 103 million to 110 million. Some a little bit higher, but mostly in that range. I say I'm in, not move. It depends on how lucky someone else gets, and I'm gonna keep trying to get a higher score if possible. If I get just even a fraction of a moment luckier, I'm gonna explain what you really need to look for out, and the units you can get grind as best I can to my knowledge. And other people can correct me in the comments, or you may know yourself, oh, I got these units, or this, that, or the other. And if you're one of those people that doesn't want to grind chain battle or units for chain battle, like super strike units or Dokkan event units, they matter. They matter for you to find in your supporters for your friends list. They don't matter if you put them out there on your supporters, right? Because it's not, you're not using your team, so you can pretty much be like, forget everyone else. I'm out in it for myself. You have really good connect. You hope nobody leaves your friends list. And I'm sure some people out there, others that want to kind of grow and maybe get some of those really good friends. They may not be whales, they may be dolphins, they may be just really lucky for you to play players and have a lot of rainbow units. Here we go. Let's dive right in. Top 1% details. So I used LR, Hercule, and Boo. I've seen Hercule and Boo. I've seen one of the Ultimate Gohans. I've seen one of the Gotenks. Now, some people are saying it may vary based on. So if you have a Gohan, Gotenk, LR Hercule Rainbowed, you're going to want to use one of those units as your attacker. Now keep in mind, your attacker cannot be your connector. So this is where it comes in very important. And I can see why this team linked up very well, and I can see why. I can see one of the reasons. So this Galapi, shout out to you. Please don't leave my friends list. You look like you know what you're doing, and I got a lot to catch up and a lot to learn. Now, I'm not bobbing units anymore that I have 4 dupes open. I'm saving the SSR, copies because they're more relevant. That I have 2 physical Brolys, Dragon Ball Super Brolys, that I was going to use as super fodder for Tech Broly. Not anymore. Now, if I can save those units and put them into this chain battle, I'll rainbow a whole separate one. I don't care. I got Tech transforming pod freezes. I'll save them too. Like, I don't care. I don't need Baba points. Who cares? So what I noticed was, let's see, we're going to take account of the LRs first, right? So we have the super types. We have 2 LRs that I had. LRs, and then I had my unit. Now I have an LR. One of my Ultimate Gohans, not the free-to-play one of my Ultimate Gohans is LR. I want to say, and it's not the STR. I think it's the AGL one. Right? And then I have the free-to-play one that's that can be rainbowed. And then I had another one that could be rainbowed. But what I noticed was this is the Gohan. This physical one is the Gohan that paired up greatest with this team. And I just seen all Ultimate Gohan. So as you can see, it's Ultimate Gohan. Ultimate Gohan, Ultimate Gohan, Ultimate. There's no Mystic Gohan. There's no Super Saiyan Gohan. There's no Majin Vegetas. It's Ultimate Gohan. So if you want to, and we'll take a look at the supporters in a moment, and kind of tell you what you kind of want to look for. But what matters here is what seems to matter the most. Not only rainbow units matter. It's the categories they share, right? All of the categories they share are very important. 38 categories, right? The types. I have 2 physical, so my connector is physical, and then there's 2 physicals. There's a rainbow physical that's just like mine, so they share. This dude shares everything. It's a carbon copy, and then we got this guy that probably shares most of everything. Maybe missing a category, maybe missing a link, depending on awakening. I'm not sure. I didn't inspect it. I just said this. I looked at the numbers, said this matters the most. So you don't have to necessarily know exactly boom, like who links up with what, who's sharing everything. Just when you're picking, and I'll show you when you're picking out your team, you're going to click the details above the little bar that fills up. You're going to click the details and you're going to come look at here. 38, 2, 31. Great. Let's, then start sifting through your connectors and see if those numbers jump. This is the highest numbers I've ever seen. On mine, usually they floated around the 30s, maybe 1, if none, and then 27 or something. So this was really good. So what's going to matter is not only rainbows, but just the unit that shares categories, types, link skills. You're really looking for that. And I gotta, before you leave this video, right? Oh, that's all I need to know. I got a couple of tips and tricks and maybes that might help you lessen the grind. Maybe you're not a whale, you're short on stones. I got an idea for you that might help you refresh with your stones, 1 stone, and have 5 new chances at what you want. So you're going to want to wait till the end or wherever I put it in, whichever fits well. And now we come down to the Majin Buu. Once again, my nickname friend, shout out to you if you ever watch this video. If this blows up overnight, both of you, everyone else I mentioned, You know, all the content creators. I've probably sifted through some of their chain battles at some point in time. I may not have mentioned you by word of mouth, but I've probably seen some of your content, especially this. Um, Big shout out to everything you guys have done. Just another take, and I'm trying to, dumb it down a little bit more because I felt like I needed it more dumb for me, right? Here's Boo. Now, the rest said it. I think the Truth may have said it, but I think in the Truth's video where he got a top score this um for this chain battle, when he picked his 3 attackers, he used Majin Buu's. I believe it was 3 Buus. Goresh and everyone else's use Gohan's, and on global, I think it is used because it may be when you go to select your 3, it may be because they have more Buu units. Right? They have like the exchange Majin Buu, or Truth knows more than I. I have no clue. Right? Maybe it meant that there's more links down here. Like 33, 33, 3. And we have 38, 2. I believe we have more links shared up here than down here. I don't know why it matters between the 2 units or between the 3 units, exactly how it meshes up with the main attack. Like the main attacker doesn't matter, his stats matter. Everything else matters. The connectors and supporters between the super ones matter. So if you look at this Majin Buu, this is probably the best Majin Buu I've seen. They have a rainbow strength. They have a physical Majin Buu, rainbow, Fat Buu, Fat Buu, Fat Buu, Fat Buu. Look at all these Fat Boos. Right? How many rainbows? 1, 2, 3 rainbows. Now, I said to myself, am I ever gonna break 100 million? Maybe if I had like and we'll go take a look. Maybe if I had more rainbows, it would matter. But I'm like, let's take a shot at this. This was, after watching the Goresh and Toon Rami video, I was like, let me take a look at this. They really focused on the links, right? And Goresh was like, well, if they were rainbow, maybe they did a little bit more. And Toon Rami, shot up like 20 million points, probably something like that. He was doing really bad at the beginning of the video. It was like, I'm probably gonna get 40 million, and then it was like 26 million. Good lord, that's a that's not good. So it's not just Rainbow Gohans, which is what I was like. It's Rainbow Ultimate Gohans, and the more Gohans, the better, right? The links really matter, and then the rainbow and the stats matter. I think the category type and link skills matter the most, and then what pushes you a little bit farther is, are they rainbowed? How many hidden potential stats have? Do they have extra attack on their, maybe their skill orbs? They have that plus 500 attack in the bronze slot, right? Like that might matter. I I went and LR Hercule got his +5 as soon as as soon as I could. LR Hercule got his +5. So we go down here and we have 1, 2, 3 rainbows here. And this, if you don't have this SCR Majin Buu, your next best bet is physical Buu. And what Goresh said is the SCR Majin Buu shares Fierce Battle, and most of the other Buus will share Fierce Battle as well. That's one extra link. That's just, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. Boom, that's 7 versus you have this guy that doesn't have, the link, and now we go from 33 to, what is that, 20, 26? Now, I'm not saying don't, before you keyboard warrior me and correct me, all of these Majin Buus don't have Fierce Battle. I'm just saying, hypothetically, if all of these Majin Buus had Fierce Battle, and you have the physical one instead of the SCR, you just lost 7 links. You just lost 7 points, right? And it's probably a multiplier. Again, I wish we had the details right. So we have 1, 2, 3 rainbows there. Then we only have 1, 2 rainbows here. Now this was the kicker. My physical one was not rainbow. Again, I didn't use my rainbow one because he didn't link up as well. Now, would he have performed better? Maybe. I think if I can see something similar to this, I'm going to be looking out for Calliope. I really hope they keep me on their list. And I'm going to keep looking out and trying to get as close to this RNG as possible, because I want to change this to a Gotenks with a higher attack stat and keep everything the same. And then I want to switch like the Gohan, bring in a Rainbow Gohan with slightly less links, but he's Rainbow or more. And the Buu's not going to change. The Buu stays in stone. So if you have this Majin Buu, especially if he's rainbowed. Even if he's not, he's probably your best bet for. You're gonna want to run him. Everything else is good luck. Now, if you have a lot of maybe Kid Boos, and you come across someone with nothing but Kid Boo, have a Kid Boo that links with everybody else. Again, you're just looking for those stats, so that's something to consider. So, what matters the most when looking for? Are they the same unit, and do they share the same category, type, and stats? Mainly category and links, right? So Gohan, him, can't go wrong with that. There's like 50 Majin Boos, but if you get all the fat Boos, right, you have this Tech Boo that can be from a Dokkan event. You have the SCR summonable Boo. And I think I don't remember where he comes from. Either he's summonable or World Tournament summonable banner. I really don't remember. I came across him recently in my own box. I'm like, hey, I got him. Just not rainbowed, unfortunately. But I had a billion Boos rainbowed. So let's go take a look down here and here's what I did. So if I remember correctly, it was like every Ultimate Gohan was at the top of the screen, and then we had like all the fat Boos, and then we had like the other Boos at the bottom. And I got lucky enough to get a bunch of Gohans, but what I seen was I chose AGL, Physical, and Int. Now, this Gohan up here, now I don't know if I could go back in time, right? If I could like replay it or retry it like a bunch of times, that would be cool. Because I didn't pick him just because I'm like, man, he's free to play, he's rainbow, but he's free to play, right? These guys would have more stats and they may even link up better. I don't know because I don't know, the links. I know the links, but not that well by memory, right? So we got 12 and 10. So it took me about a second, a little bit more than a second, and I just selected 1, 2, 3. Again, so in my attackers, I selected a rainbow. In my box, I had 1, 2, 3 rainbows here, 1 rainbow, 2 rainbows here, and my attacker's rainbow, and then I didn't, I had 1 connector rainbow, 1 connector not rainbow. Do rainbows matter? Yes. I bet if all of this was rainbow, I probably hit 100 million. Does the time you select these guys matter? Yes, but I think it's very little because again, I did this at 1.127, and that was when I got my latest high score. The last high score I got was like 78 million, and I picked it slower, but the units meshed up better, and I think it was 2 rainbows and 1 non-rainbow at the time. But I don't think I know I didn't have a team like this, right, with this RNG, and I think there were more rainbows on this. I might have a screenshot, and when I do another test video, if I come close to this, I will, and I'll elaborate on this. So let's go take a look real quick. No, I don't want the details. We're gonna go back. Okay, so supporters for lending. So I got every Ultimate Gohan I could possibly get. The only Ultimate Gohan I'm missing is the SSR Gohan. That's in the Tournament of Power. Does he? Did I run him? No. Okay, I could throw him on there. The problem is he doesn't even fall in the category, so he's already a dead Ultimate Gohan to me. Get out of here. All right, so the best I could do was just grab every Ultimate Gohan I could possibly grab. The free to play one. Here's my Rainbow AGL one. There's another one I could rainbow, I think. I don't know why I don't have him rainbowed. Oh no, this is one of the Gohans I could have rainbow. My EZA AGL one. So I don't even have another Rainbow Ultimate Gohan. This is where I wish I would have went for all the World Tournament Gohans. I just got lazy, got the 1 copycat out. I may hate the World Tournament, but I ain't missing out on those 5 copies anymore. That's for sure. Right, so I filled it all with Ultimate Gohan. Now I see some people, they're bringing in like Majin Vegetas, Goku. I had Goku's too because I was like, all right, I ran out of Ultimate Gohans. Let's Rainbow Goku's, and people were hitting like top scores by choosing my Gohan teams, surprisingly. But with the 2 Gokus there, if those were just more Ultimate Gohans, they probably hit higher, where they would hit like 50 million, and they had like my Gohan team, and like a crappier or like a better Majin Buu team. If they had a better Gohan, or if they just got really lucky and got, 6 of my Gohans when they were looking for me, that would have been great. So I still got those tips and tricks. If I mentioned them, I do have some tips and tricks on how to maximize your Dragon Stones if you plan on spending Dragon Stones on this. And now the Majin Buus, right? I only have 2 Fat Buus, 1, 2, 3 Kid Buus, right? And then I'm just like, just throw in Rainbow Buus, bruh. So categories matter. So what I'm gonna do is, I went ahead and grinded out his super attack with that Dokkan, uh, with the Dokkan event Majin Buu, the one you seen, the tech one that transforms into he transforms into a Super Buu tech. He Dokkan awakens into Super Buu tech. It's not that one, but it's something similar. I'm gonna go get him. So that's 3 Fat Buus. I don't have an extra copy of this guy. I don't think I'm gonna. Nope, I do not. But again, if you have a billion Fat Buus, you put all those Fat Buus in there, right? Put all those Fat Buus in there, and then fill it up with, I would probably go with, what did we have here? Like, just any of the Buus that share links as good as you possibly can. Now that, again, building your supporters are for your friends, and if your friends see, hey, you kind of know what you're doing, they may keep you around instead of, I got people on here that I'm like, man, I have some people on my friends list for like, I had like a world tournament leader because they were like the only person on my whole friends list that had a world tournament unit set as their friends list, and they haven't logged into the game for like a year. But I use them when I do my world tournament Hercule run. Like, all right, cool. Sort by strength. I pick Hercule, I believe it is. From the Cell games, I believe it was. And I just rocked him, and he fit the team because he gave my team. I want to say he fell in the category. If not, I just ran him for keys so I could actually get and be done with that event. There are some people I keep on my team because they have their friend leader set to something so specific that I have a hard time finding. But they just stop playing the game. They're just out. They're done, right? And I'm just like, okay, well, it is what it is. I'm gonna keep you around. I mean, those friends I would still keep around longer than the people I would see, and we're gonna refresh this in a second. I would keep them around longer than the people I see with some of the teams they got here, but it's probably because they don't know what they're doing, or maybe they just aren't that lucky. It's fine. If I don't have to remove, that's why I said if I don't have to remove a bunch of people just because, oh, they don't got chain battle friends, right? I don't want Dokkan Battle to turn into that type of game where it's all about the whales and do you have everything. I want people to still enjoy it, and I want people to have their chance at it. So I would, if I just find a couple of people that know what they're doing and they play the game often and well, yeah, they got rainbow units like me, or they're trying as best they can, they're going out there and getting those wacky easy A units that nobody wants, right? uh any of the super strikes, which now I'm gonna start getting the super strike units ready. I'm going to get all those crappy units, man. I don't care. I'm getting them, and they're gonna get rainbowed if they can. Okay, they're gonna be ready for people, and just because I want people to have a chance. I do not want to Dokkan to turn into, you're not a whale, you're not my friend, boom, boom, boom. I just hate that in game. If you have like just a couple of friends that know what they're doing. Again, I think this chain battle coming out the same one as JP, I think it would have been easier on global if it was the Broly one. I think more people were prepared for that if they were watching the videos on YouTube where, some of the YouTubers were saying, hey, grab your Gohans, grab your Gokus, grab your Gotens with the wish strips, the thank you strips, right? The thank you tickets, get them, rainbow them, be ready, and you're going to hit that top 1% or top 2% or top 4%, all right? You're going to get really close. So we're going to go ahead and refresh here real quick. And yeah, I gotta get a Boo in here. I'm probably going to take off Evil Boo. I'm going to go through and look and see who links the worst, and I'll be removing them and putting in that SSR Boo, because keep in mind, that wasn't a rainbow unit. You can't rainbow SS. Hidden potential only unlocks when you can UR them or CUR them, right? So keep in mind, like, this is the best Boo team I've seen. Why? Because they happen to have a spare copy. Just one. Just one. Just one. Like, I can't stress that enough. A spare copy. Even if you don't want to rainbow other units for future chain battles, keep that spare copy. Don't get the Baba points. You don't need anything from the Baba points that much that you're gonna be running out, right? Like just keep that spare copy. Keep that spare copy. Right? And go grind out. This guy's drop rate isn't even that bad. I was grinding it today. I had to level up a bunch of I had to level up multiple Majin Buu's super attacks. I think it was 2 of them, right? And it didn't even take that long. Sometimes I got 2 copies, sometimes I got 1. Sometimes I got none, but I think out of like 5 runs, I would get like 5 copies. It would be like 2 2 1 0, right? And then 0. So I was still coming out ahead, and it's only 10 stamina. And I'll show you what it is at the end of the video. But let's go ahead and dive in. And here's one thing I noticed. Now, someone said to Garesh, "Hey, Garesh, if you close the game and open it up, it refreshes and reshuffles your friends list." I was like, whoa, I want to try it. I did it the first time. I'm emulator. I play on an emulator. All right, let me be clear about that. I play on BlueStacks. Don't play on any mobile device. I closed the Dokkan Battle app, opened it back up, came back in, and I took screenshots of the people, so I knew exactly what the heck was going on. And I took screenshots on, and there was no shuffle, right? I did it again, but this time I went in, I launched the Legendary Goku event, backed out of it, closed the game, closed the emulator, and then rebooted everything else. Came back in, and the teams were actually shuffled of the units. And I was like, okay, so I'm like, this is what I'm going to start shuffling units. I did that like 7 or 8 more times. It never changed again. It never changed again. I don't know what made it change. I don't know how it changed. Maybe someone removed me from their friends list and the game had to update. Oh, he lost a friend. We got to fill a guest in. Everyone's team randomizes. I have no clue. Zero idea of what happened. But I just know that it happened once out of like 10 times. So if, maybe on a mobile device it works for you, that would be great. It didn't work for me, and I don't know if I just needed to do it a billion times. I did it like 5 or 6 times because I was like, come on, refresh. And I'm like, nope, okay, that's fine. So now with the Dragon Stones, if you run out of stamina, you can restore your stamina. You can restore 1 bar for 1 Dragon Stone, right? One little bar, not the whole thing. It is not all. You spend a Dragon Stone 5 times. Nope, it's 5 times maximum. 1 time, 1 Dragon Stone. So you can fill up the bar. You can't fill it up all at once with 5 Dragon Stones. You have to do it one at a time. Boom, boom, boom. And what it does is it refreshes your connectors. Now, here's the smart way to do it. Where Truth may not have thought of this because the man doesn't run out of Dragon Stones. Like, so those guys, they don't run out of Dragon Stones. Maybe Toon Rami would think about this. Dokkan responsibly, as he would say. So here's my tip for this. I'm going to hit this start button, right? All right, 765 Dragon Stones. Remaining restorations today, 4 out of 5 times. I'm going to click this. Now, this is something you should already know. So I'm going to click start, right? It's going to randomize everything in the box. If I happen to see that team, I will actually do it and run it through. I apologize for this very long video, but again, this is the guide. This is how long the guide has to be really quick for us to see what's going on. So I used some weird name and my. So here's my LR Hercule. If I see the person, well, here's my, but I want the they got a Gotenks here, and then they got a Mystic Gohan. But if those were Gohans, it's an automatic click, right? Huge, like, and again, look at some of these, like, look at this team. Like, I'm not gonna remove Michael Boy, but if these were all Ultimate Gohans, if these could all be Ultimate Gohans, that would be better for everyone else, right? Here, oh my lord, Patara's Ultimate Gohans. We're gonna try another run. We're probably gonna do it. But here's Patara's. Shout out to Patara's. I haven't heard from you in a long time, but I'm glad this guy went on my friends list when I got back into Dokkan Battle. He was very helpful when I streamed Dokkan Battle on Twitch here. So let's see. Hopoli. It's something like that is their name, and I'm looking to see if I see their Gohans, but I bet Pataros is gonna work probably as well. Who's this? Nice. All right, wait. Why is he not? Okay, that's mine. His. He didn't bring his all the way up. Is there? Name doesn't change. He probably just didn't want. Nothing wrong with that. And he has 1 dupe of nice. Shinra. So real quick, we're gonna go through. We're gonna go through. Please bear with me. Give me a moment. This is the process. We're looking for Gohans, right? You're not looking for Gokus, Gotenks, Hercules. You're looking for You're not looking for Vegito Blues. You're not looking for. You're looking for. And this is where people are probably like, oh, I don't care what anyone else uses. They don't need to use my guy. I just need to find some lucky person on my team that has a bunch of Gohans and he's gonna carry me to victory. It'd kind of help out if you put your Gohans there. Don't be a scumbag, right? Or and again, they may not know about it, right? It has nothing to do with they may just not understand because it's again this game mode comes out. Not everyone watches YouTube. Not everyone goes on Reddit, and some people read the directions and they're still kind of confused. They just these guys are sparkling. Let me throw them in there. These guys are not. What is Monica doing here? Shout out to R-Baited Wolf. He was actually the one I got to 78 million. Now, I haven't seen a whole row of Gohans yet, but I know he has more. He has like 1 or 2 more Rainbow Gohans there. And one of these times, they're all going to be Gohans. And I'm going to be like, this is the one. Bloop. Right? And that's where I'm going to really test. There's my, but we want my, it's not Hopium. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. You got to be here. You got to be. Don't make me go look at the top score. Don't make me do it. Don't make me do it. It's gonna make me. It's Hoppoli or something like that. That's their name. I really gotta keep going. Raijin was one of the ones I hit really close to the top. They were again. It was just that they had that one Gotenks one time. They got 3 ultimate Gohans, and I think they have a 4th rainbowed. So is that it? It's Hopium. I think it was. All right, we're gonna go look real quick. Let me look at the name. I apologize. Details. Halapi, and it was a friend. Oh, thank God, it wasn't a guest. All right, so there's a high chance that I find him again, unless they just remove me from their friends. So it's like he got 1%, but not me. I can't use this Gohans. I'm out. It's like no, like don't do this to me. All right. Kalopoli. All right, we're looking for someone that starts with a K. They're gonna have a green K because they're again. There it is. Kalopoli. Unfortunately, there is a Gotenks in there, so I wouldn't do this. All right, so now I'm gonna set up my team for this, and then I'll explain them. All right, so here's all right. AGL Ultimate Gohan Rainbow 36, 1, and 30. All right, let's go with the physical one. 37, 1, and 28. AGL 1's gonna link a little bit better. Does he have dupes? He has no dupes, right? So he doesn't have like a spare physical or int or tech. He doesn't, or AGL. He doesn't have like a spare UR unawakened version, unawakened Z awakened. So we're just kind of looking for the best link. 36, 1, and 30. 36, 1, and 30. 37, 1, and 28. Missing 2. 36, 2, and 20. Oh, out of here. 36, 1, and 20. And then the int one is 36, 2, and 30. So I think the int, the AGL, I said 2. And the SCR one is going to 36, 30. Wait. He has an STR one here. Why doesn't the type? We have an int. Oh, because he has 2. So the int one may actually work better because he's gonna have 1 more point, or maybe the rainbow one's gonna work. I'm gonna do a test right here with the rainbow. All right, now we're looking for. This is gonna be so hard to find. Like, if I don't find this, I'm gonna show you. If I don't find the Majin Buu team I want, I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do to fix this. So let's take a screenshot real quick. Again, this is a long video. I apologize. I don't want. I apologize. I apologize. We're gonna take a screenshot of our baited wife. I assume waifu. This is his Buu setup. This is how I think you're gonna get these units to change. Honestly. And I won't know this video. So but this is my guess. So he has 3 Buus. It's automatically STR Buus automatically there. So that's gonna be 31, 2, and 30. But if I come across those 4 fat Buus, only gotta get lucky once for 4 fat Buus, man. That SSR Buu. I'm looking. Look at Broly, what is that? The Goku Blacks. Get out of here. Like, what? Like, it's a little infuriating because I wanted to get really close. Every time I got a little bit closer to 1%, it's like, man, if more people knew what they were doing, this would be great. Um, there's that tech boo, but not with a bunch of other boo. We're looking. Oh, nope. Okay. So once again, links matter the most, and I'm gonna tell you just in a second. If I see Mai's name and I don't see the dream team, I probably won't. And you look, kind of just looking at. Here we go. Oh, they're missing it. Okay, so this is what I think is gonna. All right, let's see. 31, 2, and 30. I forget who this is. R baited wolf, and this is 33 and 30. 31, 2. So literally, they're just changing a type for, and I don't know if types matter more than categories or if categories matter more than types. I have no singular idea. Scroll down really quick, see if there's anything else. Or looking for the dream team of 4 fat boos and some other boos that link well with those fat boos, which is how you're going to want to build your supporters. Okay, so this is what I think. Once you use your connectors, right? If you come back into this, they're done until reset the next day. Or until you use all your stamina, use a Dragon Stone. Then everything is refreshed. Your friends, I think, get shuffled, or but it's mainly the connectors. Now it says right here, a connector who has been used cannot be selected again before 1600 PST. I don't think that matters for the supporters. I think it's all the same. So I'm gonna back out, right? Let's say I had 2 stamina bars, right? In 26 minutes, I would. Again, we're going to cut this video right here very soon. Please bear with me. I apologize, but I believe this is the ultimate guide. Sorry for the length. This is the ultimate guide for dummies like me, right? This is the non-whale guide and how you can help your friends on your friends list that have a lot of rainbow units. You know, maybe looking at you like, I don't know if I'm keeping them around after this chain battle. You know what I'm saying? Right? So here we go. Let's say I got the friends here that I want, but they didn't drop like this. They don't have the boo, right? If this was my team, they don't have the boo. Let's just take out the connector, throw in any other connector, boom, throw in any other connector, grab garbage. Just grab garbage, right? It doesn't matter. I'm not saying you're garbage. Just grab something that wasn't that team, that wasn't that friend. I don't think the friends matter. I think they show up at any time, but in case they don't, just grab a different friend, grab a guest. Maybe they have some good units and you want to be their friend. So grab a guest, hit the attack button, right? When you get done, send that guest a friend request. He had a lot of Ultimate Gohan, but, you know, I got unlucky with the boos. Send him a friend request, thumb him up. Doesn't matter if the score was crappy or not. Doesn't matter if the connectors were bad or not. What's going to happen is the next time you come in, and I'll leave it in a comment. I'll leave it in my comment pinned. In 24 minutes, I will try it. I took a screenshot of our baited wolf. I will try it, and I'll double check before I start it. But we use a stamina, right? With the crappy rotation. The next time we come back in, everything's shuffled, and you look for that really. So you've spent 1 Dragon Stone to refresh your connectors. You're just waiting for the supporters to line up. So maybe you wanna wait those, 15 hours for everything to reset. So you spend 1 Dragon Stone, reset your connectors, and just let the bar 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fill up, and then you come through. All right, did I get crap? All right, crappy run. Boom, done. All right, and then you're looking for that dream team. Now, if that's how it resets, if that's how it really shuffles without Dragon Stones, that is your chance, and that is your opportunity to not spend 5 stones every day. That's 5. How many days is this? I think it goes 8 days. That's 5 times 8. That's 40 stones. I'm not spending 40 stones on an explosive chain battle. I spent 5 yesterday. I spent 1 today. Got to the top 1%, right? So I got really lucky, and then I thought of this. Boom. So Dokkan tips, baby. And if you can restart the app and it works for you, great. Thank you so much for watching. I apologize for the length. I didn't mean for this to get out of control. Everyone that watched to the end, that tip is really good, and I hope this really helps. Remember, it's the links. Go get your fat boos grinded. If you want to help out your friends, look for the fat boos for the people that are out there on your friends list or that pop up in the guest. Look for Ultimate Gohan teams, right? Ultimate Gohans, fat boos. Ultimate Gohans, fat boos. We're out of here. Subscribe, thumb up, comment. Let me know in the comment section below if there's any way I can help. I do have a Discord. I do have a, my boos may not be the best. I'll only have 3 fat boos, but that third fat boo might also get you to the 90 million. It might get you in the top 1%. We're out of here. Thank you so much. Have yourself a wonderful day and good luck in chain battle. Hopefully I hold this for the next 6 days. Woo!